The screen jolts to life with a rapid montage of paparazzi flashes, hurried footsteps, and the shaky moment Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner duck into a waiting SUV. A sudden zoom-in freezes the frame on Kylie's unreadable expression as the narrator's voice cuts in, low and urgent, pulling viewers straight into the chaos. The energy is tense, raw, and impossible to ignore. Before the dust can settle, the voice urges the audience to leave their thoughts in the comments, share the video, and hit the like button because what's unfolding behind the scenes is bigger than the headlines suggest. Rumors have been swirling, assumptions have been made, and insiders are stepping forward, finally, offering a clearer look inside the supposed trouble in paradise. In the last 48 hours, social media erupted with claims that Timothée Chalamet had dumped Kylie Jenner. The whispers started small, anonymous tweets, vague TikTok comments, then jumped across platforms like wildfire. And it wasn't long before every gossip account, entertainment blog, and celebrity forum began dissecting the timeline, speculating that the Hollywood couple's whirlwind romance had suddenly crashed. But tonight, sources close to both stars are pushing back hard, calling the breakup rumors nothing more than exaggerated noise. They insist there has been no split and that the narrative of Timothée walking away from Kylie couldn't be further from the truth. Behind the scenes, insiders describe the past few weeks as unusually intense for the pair. Both of them have been juggling demanding schedules, Timothée with promotional events for his upcoming film and Kylie managing business expansion plans as well as the next phase for her brand. The combination created distance, yes, but not the kind the internet has been claiming. One insider says that the pressure from public speculation has been more stressful to the relationship than their actual personal issues. According to them, Timothée and Kylie have been communicative, grounded, and focused on keeping their private life protected against the constant noise. Still, the swelling rumors didn't come from nowhere. The public noticed fewer sightings of the couple. There were no recent red carpet appearances, no paparazzi shots of them leaving dinners or parties, and fans immediately interpreted the silence as a sign of collapse. Then came the viral clip showing Kylie stepping into her car alone, looking tense and holding her phone tightly. The internet seized the moment, claiming her expression confirmed everything. But insiders say the clip was taken out of context. Kylie was rushing between meetings, tired and annoyed by the swarm of cameras. Nothing more, nothing less. As the story builds, the pace of the narrative slows just enough to deepen the intrigue. Another insider describes the dynamic between the two as private but strong, insisting that Kylie and Timothée have found a rhythm that works for them. They navigate fame differently, but that difference has been part of the attraction and balance in their relationship. The insider reveals that the couple agreed early on to avoid feeding the public's obsession. That means fewer appearances, fewer photo ops, and fewer opportunities for speculation. But ironically, that privacy seems to fuel gossip rather than silence. I end the middle of this tension. A teaser slips in, a hint that a major shift might be on the horizon. According to a source who has been close to Kylie's inner circle for years, there's something significant the couple is preparing for, though details remain tightly guarded. Whether it's a joint project, a major appearance, or a milestone in their relationship, the source only says it's something the public will definitely notice. That teaser alone has fans holding their breath, waiting to see what move comes next. But not everything is smooth. The pressure of fame, the critical eye of the internet, and the relentless rumors have created moments of real frustration for the couple. Timothée, known for his private nature, is said to be overwhelmed by how quickly narratives about him spiral. Meanwhile, Kylie, who has spent most of her life in the public spotlight, is no stranger to speculation but is reportedly tired of the constant mischaracterizations of her relationship. They've been learning to navigate this together, insiders say, and these latest breakup rumors have only pushed them to be more protective of each other. The energy picks up again as a new detail emerges. A source close to the actor confirms that Timothée has been spending time with Kylie's family recently, including joining a few intimate gatherings at the Jenner household. According to this source, everything has been warm and supportive, contradicting the idea that tensions have driven the couple apart. At the same time, Kylie has been seen quietly supporting Timothée at closed-door industry events, appearances kept under the radar to avoid unnecessary attention. Insiders emphasize that the two are choosing to live their relationship on their own terms, not on what fans expect to see publicly. As the narrative reaches its climax, the strongest pushback arrives. A senior insider involved with both teams reveals that the rumor about Timothee dumping Kylie wasn't just false, it was fabricated. The story reportedly originated from an unverified gossip account trying to boost engagement, and within hours, it spiraled into a full-blown rumor mill. Publicists from both sides have chosen not to issue statements, preferring silence over escalating the conversation. But privately, those close to the situation say the stars are still together, still connected, and still pushing forward despite the noise. The payoff lands with a clear, grounded message. The relationship isn't over. There's no breakup.
No dramatic fallout.
No hidden heartbreak behind the scenes. The real story is far more ordinary. Two high-profile individuals trying to maintain normalcy in an environment determined to twist every silence into scandal. The final moments of the script slow down, drawing viewers in with the reassurance that while Hollywood thrives on rumors, the truth often looks nothing like the theories fans build online. As the video closes, the narrator urges the audience to leave their thoughts below, share the video, and subscribe for updates. The story isn't finished. The next chapter is coming, and insiders promise it's one fans won't want to miss. Sources continue to stress that what the public sees is only a fraction of the bigger picture. While the online world obsesses over every micro-expression and every paparazzi frame, those close to Timothee and Kylie insist that the couple's reality is far calmer than the frenzy implies. In fact, one insider reveals that both families have been quietly amused by the rumors, calling them classic internet overreaction. But behind the amusement lies a deeper frustration, because once social media decides on a narrative, reversing it becomes nearly impossible. What the public didn't notice, another insider explains, is that Timothee and Kylie recently spent a quiet weekend together in a private residence in Beverly Hills, completely off the radar. There were no photographers, no assistants, no entourage, just the two of them catching up, resetting, and talking about what matters most. The purpose, according to the source, wasn't to hide, but to create space away from the constant noise. Even in the moments when the internet claimed they were no longer speaking, the couple was sharing time privately, far from the speculation. The narrative shifts as attention turns to how the rumors actually gained traction. According to an individual familiar with the situation, a single blurry photo posted by a minor gossip page sparked the entire wildfire. The picture claimed to show Timothee leaving a restaurant alone, appearing upset, which led followers to speculate that he had stormed out after an argument with Kylie. But the truth behind the image was far less dramatic. Timothee had been attending a meeting with his film team, and the upset expression was merely exhaustion after a long day. Within minutes, however, the photo had thousands of comments, many claiming to know the real story. As this narrative spread, TikTok creators began stitching old clips of the couple, framing normal moments as proof of hidden tension. One video compared Kylie's body language from months ago to her latest public appearance, suggesting she was pulling away emotionally. Another showed Timothee stepping back to let Kylie pass in front of him, interpreting it as emotional distance. Insiders shake their heads at these theories, calling them entertaining fiction but damaging nonetheless. People forget they're human, one source says. They breathe, they blink, they get tired. But online, everything becomes a story. Midway through the unfolding drama, the atmosphere sharpens again when an unexpected development surfaces. A source connected to a major entertainment outlet hints that a coordinated smear attempt may be behind the sudden explosion of breakup rumors. According to this insider, certain online accounts have been attempting to manufacture drama around high-profile couples for months to boost engagement. The timing, they say, is suspicious, dropping the rumor just as Timothee's promotional cycle hits its peak. Whether intentional or coincidental, the actor's team is reportedly keeping a close eye on the situation. The narrative dips into a slower, more intimate tone as details emerge about how the couple handled the rumors privately. Close friends say Kylie was initially unfazed, used to dealing with internet speculation. But after the rumor grew louder, she became concerned. not because of the breakup claims, but because of how easily the public was willing to attack Timothee. The actress entrepreneur is said to have contacted him immediately, not to discuss the rumor, but to make sure he felt supported. The gesture reportedly meant more to him than many realize. Meanwhile, Timothee, who often avoids social media, was alerted to the chaos by his inner circle. Friends say he was more confused than upset, noting that he and Kylie had just spoken hours earlier. Though the rumors didn't shake their relationship, they did spark a conversation about how much of their personal life they should keep private moving forward. The couple agreed that protecting their energy and boundaries would be the priority, even if it meant giving the public even less to work with. In a twist that adds new tension to the unfolding story, a separate source reveals that Kylie's team had been preparing a major brand announcement, one that required careful timing and minimal distraction. The viral rumors disrupted the rollout, forcing her team to pause part of the promotional plan until the online storm calmed. Despite the setback, insiders say Kylie remained focused and collected, refusing to let outside noise shift her priorities. Just as the narrative builds toward its peak, something unexpected happens. Paparazzi footage taken only a day after the breakup rumors exploded shows Timothee leaving a studio in Los Angeles, wearing a hoodie and cap pulled low. While some outlets framed it as a solo escape, insiders say the truth is almost the opposite. Timothee had just wrapped a private meeting, one Kylie was reportedly part of via video call. Far from being a sign of distance, it points to ongoing connection and communication. And despite the media's attempt to twist the moment, the couple's confidants say the evidence speaks for itself. The story intensifies as attention shifts to fan reaction. While some fans panicked, certain online communities immediately pushed back, pointing out inconsistencies in the rumor timeline. One user compiled a thread highlighting photos, interviews, and sightings that contradicted the breakup theory. The thread gained traction, leading others to question how quickly misinformation spreads in celebrity culture. Some even urged entertainment outlets to be more responsible, noting that real people and real relationships are affected by viral speculation. Yet the most decisive moment comes when a high-level insider, someone who has worked closely with both families for years, issues a firm statement to the press. They are still together. There was no breakup. Period. The clarity of the message hits like a final strike, cutting through the noise. And while the couple may never address the rumors publicly, this authoritative voice offers a rare, definitive answer that fans have been waiting for. As the energy settles, the script leans into the payoff, an honest snapshot of a relationship tested not by internal conflict, but by external chaos. The narrative makes clear that Timothee and Kylie are still united, still in communication, still navigating fame hand in hand. The rumors that sparked a digital avalanche dissolve under the weight of credible voices, private moments, and undeniable facts. The closing lines slow the tempo, inviting viewers to reflect on how easily stories can spiral online and how important it is to question the narratives we're fed. The Voice encourages audiences to share their thoughts. Stay tuned for updates and watch closely, because while this rumor has been shut down, the next chapter in this Hollywood story is already on the horizon. As the dust begins to settle, new layers of the story surface, layers that reveal just how deeply these rumors impacted not only the couple, but the teams working around them. According to a source embedded in the entertainment PR world, the sudden surge in speculation forced multiple agencies to reconsider their communication strategies. Though no official statement was released, internal discussions were intense. Some argued that addressing the rumor directly could shut it down immediately, while others believed silence was the wiser route. In the end, both sides agreed that giving oxygen to unfounded claims would only prolong the narrative. Still, the tension wasn't just on the PR front. A person close to Kylie's circle notes that her sisters, who have seen the damage misinformation can cause, encouraged her to maintain her calm but stay alert. They reportedly reminded her of moments in the past when small stories ballooned into accusations and how public opinion can shift with astonishing speed. Kylie, who has grown more protective of her personal life over the years, took the advice seriously. Those close to her say she's been focusing more on controlling her environment, tightening her inner circle, and filtering what she shares publicly. Meanwhile, Timothee's side presents a contrast. Known for being private and selective, The actor is said to have brushed off most of the noise, choosing to focus on his craft. But a friend close to him shares that the situation did spark a deeper conversation within his team. They questioned whether his increasing visibility in the relationship had made him a target for online narratives, something he had always been keen to avoid. Timothee has navigated fame with an almost surgical precision, choosing his moments carefully. Now, the rumor mill has forced him to reassess how much of his life he allows into the public eye. Another interesting thread emerges from the industry. According to someone who has worked with several Hollywood couples, this type of rumor cycle is far from accidental. They explain that certain accounts have built massive followings by capitalizing on fragile moments, posting ambiguous tea drops purposely designed to create confusion. These accounts, the insider says, thrive on speculation because it drives traffic, engagement, and rapid follower growth. And once the audience is hooked, correcting the story becomes almost irrelevant. The damage is done, as the narrative deepens. Attention returns to the couple themselves. One source describes how Timothee and Kylie handled the situation with an unusual level of maturity. Instead of reacting emotionally or allowing the rumor to cause unnecessary tension, they reportedly took a step back to discuss what the next few months should look like. They talked about boundaries, the need for mental breathing space, and the importance of maintaining trust in a world built on assumptions. Their conversation wasn't dramatic, the source says. It was grounded, sincere, and reflective of two people committed to understanding each other despite the noise. But the outside world had no intention of calming down. In the hours following the insider denials, several tabloids began publishing contradicting takes, each trying to insert its own twist into the story. One claimed the couple was on a break. Another suggested they were working through something difficult. None of these claims were backed by evidence, but the headlines were designed for impact. Industry watchers note that this approach, publishing vague, speculative updates, is a common tactic used to keep audiences engaged. The more contradictory the claims, the longer the story lives. What the public didn't see were the subtle moves happening behind the scenes. A person familiar with the situation reveals that both teams have been coordinating efforts discreetly, ensuring that any upcoming appearances or commitments remain controlled. They're deliberately spacing out events, avoiding unnecessary overlap, and limiting opportunities for paparazzi chaos. The goal is not to hide the relationship, the insider says, but to protect it from being exploited. And then, an unexpected detail surfaces. According to one source who attended a private gathering in Malibu, Kylie briefly opened up about the rumors to a small group of friends. She reportedly expressed disbelief at how quickly things escalated, calling the situation wild but predictable. What caught attention, however, was the ease in her tone. She didn't sound distressed or shaken. Instead, she sounded confident, grounded, and very much connected to Timothee. The source says that her demeanor alone was enough to convince everyone in the room that the breakup rumors were completely baseless. Back on Timothee's side, whispers begin to emerge about an upcoming event he's slated to attend. While the details are tightly guarded, several insiders hint that Kylie may make an appearance, not necessarily side by side, but present in a way that subtly signals unity. Hollywood has its own language, and often, actions speak louder than statements. A single appearance, even without physical interaction, can send a powerful message. AS momentum builds again. The story re-enters high-energy territory. The rumor creators, having sensed the pushback, attempt to shift their narrative. Some now claim the couple is keeping things low-key, while others insist it's complicated. But insiders dismiss these claims as desperate attempts to stay relevant. One source describes it bluntly: they threw a dart in the dark. It missed. Now they're scrambling. The emotional heartbeat of the story comes through strongest in the final stretch. A longtime family friend reveals that Kylie and Timothee share a level of comfort that outsiders rarely see. They talk often, they support each other's projects, and despite their demanding lives, they consistently make time for one another. The friend emphasizes that while they're not flaunting their relationship, they're not hiding it either. They just refuse to live in reaction to public expectation. And the closing moments of the script, the truth stands unshaken. There is no breakup.
No dramatic fallout.
No secret tension pulling them apart. Instead, there's a couple weathering the storm of public scrutiny, navigating fame with resilience and quiet commitment. The rumor cycle may continue spinning, but those closest to the situation are confident. Timothee and Kylie remain united, focused, and far stronger than the internet's imagination. The final words settle with calm certainty, inviting viewers to stay tuned, stay curious, and keep watching, because the real story is only just beginning, and the next chapter may reveal more than anyone expects.